Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of My Kitchen Does Not Rule. I'm joined today with the world renowned chef John Paul.
Hi.
This is going to be a jam packed episode. Let's get right into it.
First up today, John Paul will be telling you how to make his signature dish, pancakes.
To make pancakes, you'll need your pancake mix, some water, and fruits of your choice. You also need a spatula and a plate. The first thing you need to do is add water to the pancake mix and shake thoroughly. After that, pour the mix carefully onto the barbecue. As soon as you see bubbles forming on top of the pancake, flip it. When you think it is done, take it off the barbecue and put it onto the plate. Finally, once it is on your plate, you can add fruits and toppings of your choice.
This is how our pancakes turned out.
In pancakes, there are 860 kilojoules per serving. There is also 1.4 grams of fat and 14.6 grams of sugar.
Up next, Chef Charlie will be giving you his secret recipe to making milkshakes.
Okay, so today I'm going to be making banana, honey, Weet-Bix, and milkshake. First, you peel the banana. First, you wash your hands, and then you peel the banana and put the banana in the cup. Then you add a bit of honey. You take 1 or 2 Weet-Bix, as much as you desire. I'm going to have 2. And then you put some milk. Once you've poured the milk, you can get your blender. You can put it in a blender or a hand blender. I'm using a hand blender. And then start to blend. And then once you've finished, take the blender out, put it in the sink, pour it in a cup. Get a straw and then drink. Nutrients are substances needed for growth, energy provision, and other body functions. Macronutrients are those nutrients required in large amounts that provide in the energy needed to maintain body functions and carry out the activities of daily life. There are 3 macronutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Although each of these macronutrients supplies the energy needed to run body functions, the amount of energy that provides varies. Carbohydrates and proteins each provide 17 kilojoules, whereas fats provide 37 kilojoules. For example, if an active teenager's energy requirements are around 12,000 kilojoules per day, an intake for energy purpose of about 388 grams of carbohydrates along with some proteins and fat 97 grams would meet this need. These values equate approximately to 55% of energy needed from carbohydrates, 30% from fats, and 15% from protein.
We'll be right back after this very short break. Next up, Jared will tell you what makes something healthy or unhealthy.
Kilojoules measures the amount of energy that is consumed by a person. Energy is measured by how much kilojoules it provides. The main part that indicates healthiness is the fat and sugars. If something has a very high added sugars, like Coke, which has an amazing 39 grams of sugar, it would be very bad for you and unhealthy for you. Not eating enough fruit will make you get sick. The healthy things, like fruits and vegetables, is that they contain energy, iron, nutrients, potassium, vitamin C, and vitamin A. Although they do have sugars in them, they are natural sugars and are not like added sugars.
Science and cooking have a very close connection. When you cook, you can mix things and make mixtures. For example, chocolate chip cookies. You have the cookie mixture, then you add the chocolate chips. Another example of a mixture is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is a part of the colloid group where one thing is chemically joined with another. Alongside colloids are solutions and suspensions. A solution is a mixture where something, the solute, is completely dissolved in something else, the solvent. A suspension is where a substance is suspended in another, like sandy water. Using science, you can separate these things. Some separation techniques are filtration, which can be related to using a sieve to drain water out from particles. Decantation is also a separation technique. It involves separating two things that don't mix, like oil and water. Another separation technique is evaporation, where you heat up a solution so that all the liquid is evaporated and the solute is all that is left. Thank you for joining me in the very first episode of My Kitchen Does Not Rule. We'll see you next time.